All right, well, let's check in with our Megan Mooney. She's out in Silver Spring, right, Chris?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she is. She's got a little insight on a British swim school. Megan, what's going on?
Good morning, Chris and Marquette. Yes, I am down here at British Swim School here in Silver Spring, Maryland. And this morning we're learning how to swim with toddlers and infants. Who knew? And I just have to point this out. Do you see how proper they are? Look, she's holding her hands like this, just waiting for her turn. Okay, so first we're talking to Bonnie here, who is the owner of the franchise here in Silver Spring. Tell us a little bit why this is so important for toddlers and infants to be doing. I mean, that is like 0 to 1 and then 1 to 3 years old. Who would think to put them underwater?
It's important because drowning is the leading cause of death, accidental death for children ages 1 to 4. So we pioneered a program to introduce children as young as 3 months to water survival and water safety.
So how are parents doing? I mean, do they experience the water with them, or is it just instructors? The parents feeling like it's safe for them to be in here with them?
Well, with the parent-assisted class behind me, we begin children as early as 3 months. It's water acclimation, and we're educating the parent on how to swim safely with their child in the pool and how to properly introduce comfort and care in the water.
Okay, you pointed to the team over here behind you. This is sort of like the first skill level. And tell us about how you kind of differentiate yourselves from other swim lessons.
So our Learn to Float method is that we roll a shoulder after submersion so we can surface and breathe and ask for help in a water emergency. So we learn through repetition, so we have a structured program that introduces that rollover or the flip onto your back as we surface comfortably and without panic.
Okay, so what age group is this?
This is our under 3s. These children over here are actually about 12 to 15 months old.
Now tell us about the second group, which is over here.
This is our young minnows group, also under 3. They are not in the pool with their parent. They're led by one instructor.
And very brave, I might add.
They are. They're doing all of their skills to accomplish a jump, a submersion, a rollover, and float comfortably without panic.
And once again, just waiting patiently for their turns. How cute are these kids? Okay, and what about the third group?
So our third group over here is also our young 3s. They have accomplished the life-saving skill of rolling over and float. And now they're beginning their propulsion and their developmental strokes for swimming the front crawl and the backstroke.
All right, a question that we didn't kind of address earlier is the fact that it's called the British Swim School. So, I mean, I'm saying it's proper, but I mean, why is it called the British Swim School?
The founder, Rita Goldberg, hailed from Manchester, England. She moved to the United States 35 years ago and developed a British Swim School program in Florida and has since gone nationwide with opportunities for franchise owners and a Learn to Swim program in local communities.
Not necessarily something that they do maybe in England, however, just kind of what she brought to the States here. Tell us just again why it is so important for kids to learn these skills at such a young age, and it's up to the parents, right, if they want to have them dive in at this point?
It is up to the parents. You know, and part of our early learning program is to educate parents on the importance of water safety. We want to make sure that parents understand that they also have to have due diligence in supervising their children. We have a water watcher that we want parents to be aware of. All of our families are wearing them today, that they are the first road to making sure that their child is safe, and they enroll them in the swim program and be diligent to watch and supervise their children through development.
Well, thanks so much. These kids are brave and they've got these skills going so early on. And I have to say, this water is extremely warm, a lot warmer than what I learned in Rhode Island in the freezing cold ocean. So they're very lucky, but of course, you know, keep that pee out of pool, right? We'll send it back to the studio. Chris, Marquette.